Today I'm going to show you how I grow mustard, radish, and broccoli microgreens using some ice cube trays at home. We got this 4-set of ice cube trays on Amazon for $10. We'll link it below. These ice trays have a low starting cost since they come in sets with lids already included in the sets. This gives you a great starting point for growing at home, without having to invest in more expensive trays. And if you don't enjoy microgreens, you can always use them as the intended ice cube trays instead. We fill each ice cube tray with soil, then go back to even it out. Once all trays are filled, I use the ice cube trays to lightly tamp the soil down. We prefer to work on countertops or surfaces where spilling isn't a big deal and can easily be cleaned up. We are now ready to seed the trays. All trays used around 1 teaspoon of seed. In the first tray, we're planting mustard. In the second tray, radish. In the third tray, broccoli. With all 3 ice cube trays now seeded, it was time to give them some water. This is when I realized that this soil brand is quite hydrophobic, which I don't really like. Hydrophobic soil acts to kind of reject water rather than absorb it right away, and a lot of time this is due to soil ingredients being too fine of a grind. Luckily, when this happens, you just have to wait for the soil to absorb some of the water. I'll be labeling my mustard tray using blue tape, so I don't confuse it with the broccoli. The radish is easy to visually identify without labeling. After watering, I snap on each lid, making sure that they're closed. These seeds are now in what is called germination. We are waiting for the seeds to open with the moisture and begin to root. I'll mist them again later today to make sure they do not dry out. Here they are on day 2. The seeds are cracking open on every tray, so we see that the germination is working. We give them their first watering of the day and put them back into germination. It is day 3 of this grow. And we are seeing a lot more growth on all the trays, but they are still not ready for light. Today is day 4. The radish microgreens have pushed open the lid on their own. When you grow microgreens, you may see how they can lift substantial weight. The mustard microgreens have also pushed open their lid, suggesting strong growth. But the broccoli microgreens lid is still closed. What this tells me is that the radish and mustard are ready for light, but the broccoli still needs at least one more day of germination. On both the radish and mustard trays, you'll notice more yellow sprouts showing compared to the broccoli tray, where it's still mostly seeds cracking. This is an easy visual indicator for telling when your microgreens are ready for blackout or light. I water all 3 trays as needed. The broccoli tray will remain in germination, while the radish and mustard trays are now ready for light. I'm using natural light from a window in our home that gets indirect light. Even without direct light, microgreens can grow very well. By day 5, you can see they have greened up a lot. Time to check on the broccoli microgreens. They did not push up the lid, but I saw that it had mostly germinated, so they were ready to join the others in the light. I have been gently top watering all the trays twice a day or as needed, using a handheld sprayer. The goal for watering is saturated but not pooling or overflowing. It ended up raining later that day. On day 6, I noticed some of the radish microgreens had fallen over. They are vigorous growers and thirsty plants. It looks like I might have underwatered one corner of the radish tray. Luckily, I caught it early enough and simply adding water will perk them up again. After a few hours, they were standing back up. It is day 7 and the radish are ready for harvest. The canopy is fluffy and green. The stem color and length look great too. Taller and they would fall over from their weight. It's fun to notice how plants will orient themselves towards a light source. Let's pop one group out and look at the roots. I really love that you can pop the microgreens out like ice cubes into little cube grows. I feel like this would be such a fun and creative way to plate dishes to show how the microgreens are grown. For harvest, I prefer to use a knife, though scissors work well also. The leftovers will join the garden's compost. From a single ice cube tray, we got an abundant harvest of radish microgreens, and they look beautiful. After harvesting the radish, I rotate my other 2 trays to help them get even light on all sides. Then I watered both trays. It is now day 8. The mustard microgreens have grown wonderfully and are at the perfect height. The broccoli microgreens also look great, so today we will be harvesting both trays. We'll start with the mustard tray. Mustard is a great crop for beginners who love a spicy flavor. I really enjoy mixing mustard micros with other varieties like broccoli. Time to harvest the broccoli microgreens. For those unfamiliar with microgreens, broccoli microgreens do not taste like the actual head of broccoli. It's more like an egg flavor. We really enjoy them on burgers. All harvested. To show what all we've grown with the 3 ice cube trays, I grabbed the radish microgreens out of the fridge that we harvested the day before. This is all 3 trays worth of microgreens that we grew in just 8 days using natural light and ice cube trays. Pretty cool. What do you think about this grow? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for joining us and happy growing!